The 18 Inevitable Factors for Siafang. August 16, 2005. 8. Social environment. The social environment primarily refers to the era, the rise, and fall of the nation, whether the city or village where one lives is economically developed, the level of civilization of the people around, the teaching level of the local schools, and the religious beliefs of the people in one's living area, etc. The era refers to the temporal differences and the realm of social changes. For example, the values of people in the Roman Empire era are different from those in the Mao Zedong era. The impact on people in the Cultural Revolution period is very different from that in the Reform and Opening Up period. The era influences the development trend of people. For example, hair dyeing, eyebrow drawing, lipstick applying, wearing miniskirts, etc., which were considered as the decadent lifestyle of the bourgeoisie during the Cultural Revolution, are now seen differently. During the Cultural Revolution, individual business was regarded as speculation and undermining socialism, but today it is considered an effective and necessary supplement to the socialist economy. Having overseas relations was a bad thing during the Cultural Revolution, but today it has become a glorious thing. When the nation is strong, everyone can hold their heads high. Even if they are in a foreign country, they feel superior. When the nation is weak, people will sigh and be depressed. Even if they are abroad, they can't lift their heads. Not to mention the strengths and weakness of military, politics, economy, and culture have an impact on everyone. Even the strength and weakness of sports also affect everyone's life. Whether the place where each person lives is economically developed or not, the overall quality of civilization and education level of the people directly affect each person's physical and mental health and quality of life. The lifestyle, consumption level, and information understood by people in economically developed areas are far better, higher, and more than those in backward areas. Some places have many literati, some have many businessmen, some have many soldiers, and some have many politicians. The main reason is the role of local economy, culture, and education. The religious beliefs of the people around influence the formation of a person's worldview. When I was a child, I used to follow the adults to the temple to burn incense and kowtow during the holidays. The temple enshrines the statues of Erlang God, local god of the land, and Dragon King. The main purpose of worshipping Erlang God is to seek his justice and ability. The purpose of worshipping local god of the land is to pray for his blessing for a good harvest. The purpose of worshipping Dragon King is not only to pray for good weather, but also because we often deal with the Yellow River, so we pray for him to bless people to swim, fetch water, catch fish, cross the river safely and not to flood. These activities have left a deep imprint in my heart to this day, affecting my thinking. 9. Spouse. A spouse is the most crucial and important person in one's life. Their values, worldview, thoughts, cultural literacy, lifestyle, dietary habits, behavior, emotions, headaches, fevers, and even the corns on their feet or the thorns on their fingers, all affect the other person profoundly. It's like walking on thin ice, often leaving one in a dilemma, not knowing whether to laugh or cry. They are indeed the other half of oneself, another me. As the saying goes, behind every successful man, there is a great woman. I would also say that behind every failed man, there is an unreasonable woman. Conversely, behind every happy woman, there is a great man, and behind every unhappy woman, there is an unreasonable man. The influence of a spouse on a person is so great that those who are married know it like the back of their hand. There's no need for me to elaborate further. 10. Children. Once a person has children, their focus of life begins to shift, and raising and educating children becomes their top priority in life. As the children grow, their joys and sorrows gradually control the hearts and minds of their parents, especially their studies and marriage, which almost become the central content of their parents' lives. Just the tuition alone forces parents to get up early and work hard to make money. Any leisure and transcendence are simply out of reach. The more children, the more troubles, and people are like donkeys in a mill, needing to keep walking around the millstone until the grain is ground.